what everybody else wants you to do. Because at the end of the day, they can't help you because they can't help them on. They help themselves. I wish I had some help in here today. So it comes to a point that when I make up in my own mind what I'm going to do concerning God. I wish I had some help in here. Come on, Ronnie, don't hold back on me. When I make up in my own mind what I'm going to do concerning God, I don't have a problem making my determination. Listen, if you can't come to church with me, I can't go to the club with you. You can't have Bible study with me, I can't watch the stories with you. Y'all ain't helping me here. You can't help me do what God called me to do. Why should I be at your party every time you have one? Gotta make up in your mind what you gonna do concerning God. Be different. Don't be afraid to be different. All of us are different in many different ways. Some of you may have something you think that God brought you to. Somebody may have a different opinion. That's what's wrong with us today. We take everybody's opinion over God. Child, I don't think you ought to do that. You know, don't go to school like that. Just get your GED. They didn't get anything.
All right.
See the difference? You know what? We act like that because see, we make everything else our God. I really don't want me to go there. We make everything else our God. We make women our gods. We make men our God. We make work our God. Everything we do become our God over what really is supposed to be our God. And it comes to a point that Joshua here now is breaking it all down to us, and he simply said, first of all, you need to fear the Lord, and you need to serve him with all faithfulness. I'm getting ready to close here. And when you serve him with all faithfulness, he says, get rid of everything else that is trying to take God's place in your life. I wish I had some help in here. That's why I tell everybody as a pastor, listen, I got my own issues. Don't be trying to put me on no pedestal. I wish I had some help in here today. Don't put me up on no pedestal, because when it's all said and done and I mess around and mess up, you're going to talk about me worse than anybody else would. I wish I had some help in here today. And so when it comes to the point that, listen, I've discovered that I got to make up in my mind that I'm going to serve the Lord. I'm going to stand on his promise. I'm going to be different. I'm going to make my own determination. And then third and finally, don't fool yourself. You need God. I wish I had some help in here today. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, make up in your mind because you need God. You need him so much so that if it had not been for him, you wouldn't even be where you are right now. I wish I had some help here today. Y'all still ain't getting happy in here. So Joshua said, but if it seems evil unto you, then whatever you feel you need to choose it. But let me tell you this one thing, that whatever you choose over God, it can't hold you, it can't help you, and it ain't going to take care of you. I wish I had some help. Come on, right now. Get me out of here. Look here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, make up in your own mind what God is going to do in your life. I wish I had some help here today. And so Joshua says here today that if it seems evil unto you, then whatever you need to make up in your mind today, who you're going to serve. I wish I had some help, y'all. Look at your mama and tell somebody, if you got a mama in here today, say, mama, your God was good for you, but my God got to be good for me. I wish I had some help. Look at somebody else and tell them today that if you call on Jesus, he's going to come see about you. But if you call on your other gods, then you're going to be left out in the cold. Look at your neighbor and tell them, neighbor, make up in your mind who God is for you. What's wrong with y'all today? Y'all sit around looking like you're crazy in here. If you know God for yourself and he's been good to you, you ought to get up on your feet and tell your neighbor, I done made my mind up. For God I live, and for God I die. Don't fool yourself today, because he's coming back like a thief in the night, and you're going to need to lean on him more than ever. he help anybody here today? When I was sick in my body, he gave me healing. When I was broke, he put a little money in my pocket. Your friend ain't gonna do that. Your cousin ain't gonna do that. Sometimes your own mother won't do it. But when I call on the name of Jesus, he'll work it out for you. Can I go ahead and help myself here? If I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. If I call on his name, late in the midnight hour, the Bible says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Anybody ever had some joy? You didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know how your problem was going to be solved. But Jesus, he stepped right in to help you. That's why you ought to look at your neighbor and say you ought to make Jesus your choice today. Because other people, they'll walk out on you. Other people will turn their backs on you. But I made up in my mind today that I'm going to stand for the Lord. Come hell or high water, I'm staying with the Lord. Come on, somebody. You ought to look how David depended on the Lord. And he told the Lord, create in me a clean heart and renew the right spirit within me. Y'all ain't helping me here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you gotta make up in your mind today what Jesus is to you. Did anybody know him in here today? You gotta make up in your mind, mother, that I'm gonna trust in the Lord with all of my heart, and he will direct my path. I wish I had some help here today. Anybody happy in here? If you know you're happy and can't nobody do you like Jesus, grab your neighbor by the hand and shake it like you're gonna shake it off and say, neighbor, I made up in my mind that I'm gonna serve the Lord. I'm gonna serve him until I die, because one day he's coming back to get me. Can you say yeah? Anybody know him? Anybody tried? Have you made Jesus your charge? If you made him your charge, let me see you wave your hand. Joshua said that if it seems evil unto you, whatever you believe in, you can believe in it. If you believe in Buddha, Buddha can't help you. You believe in Confucius, Confucius can't help you. I wish I had some help. You believe in the Dalai Lama can't help you. Only Jesus. That's why Joshua said that as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. Because when I serve him, he's going to take good care of me. When I serve him, I ain't got to worry about where my bills going to get paid. When I serve him, I don't have to worry about where my food coming from. If you know you're going to serve him, you want to tell him thank you. Tell him thank you if he's been good to you. Tell him thank you if you ever had to pick you up. Tell him thank you if you ever had to save you from something. Don't have to do pretty here. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, you ain't all of that. Because he could have taken you out of here. He didn't have to let you stay here today. But because of his goodness and his mercy, he helped you today. Say, yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I just need to know, is there anybody in here today that have made Jesus your choice? If you make Jesus your choice, you ought to be like the old preacher and say, I have decided to follow Jesus. I'm going to follow him everywhere he goes. I'm going to follow him everywhere he tells me to go. And whatever he needs me to do, I made up in my mind. I made up in my mind. I made up in my mind today. I'm going to serve until I die. in here today. When I can't call my friends, he's right there on the main line. My grandmama used to say, when you need him, just call him up. He's on the main line. Anybody ever had to call him? Have you ever had to call him early in the morning? Had to call him in the noonday? Had to call him in the midnight hour? Won't he be there? Won't he be there? Has he ever been good to you? Won't he do it? I wish I had some church folk that don't mind saying, yeah, Pastor Smith, I tried him and he brought me over. He brought me over this. He brought me over that. And that's what Joshua was saying today, that if it seems evil unto you, choose this day whom are you going to serve. But as for me, see, parents, you ought to tell your children this. I don't know if you want to choose hip-hop. I don't know if you want to choose R&B. I don't know what you want to choose. You want to smoke weed? You want to run these girls? Whatever it is, as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. I wish I had some moms like my mama. If you ain't going to serve the Lord, you got to get out the house. Because as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. Tell your neighbor one more time. Say, neighbor, make up in your mind. Make up in your mind. Make up in your mind today who you're going to serve. Make up in your mind.
Yes, yes.
That's where it is.
Yes.